All right, what's up, guys? I'm a noob. Apparently, I had no audio on a lot of my recordings, so we're gonna make
You're
this
all
video again.
doing well.
All right, so this is why I dropped Fang. This is why Fang sucks in Tekken 8.
I'm back today with
Season 2 specifically.
another video, but this time it's a pretty important video. Today we're going to be talking about Feng and some of the reason as to why I don't want to play him in tournaments anymore.
Well, a lot of the reason why I don't want to play him in general is because he loses to mashing. He has a lot of fake pressure. You you go into back turn, and then if my opponent just mashes hop kick, and if I'm like 1 or 2 frames late on like my back turn one because I'm thinking about what I want to do or something or whatever, and they just mash, he loses. I get counter hit and launch, die. XYZ. That's the main reason for it. But for some reason, people think that I'm downplaying him, but really, no, he's not good.
But before I get into it,
Yeah, he's got good pokes and stuff, but he has to win so many more interactions than other characters that you might as well just play a different character and win in fewer interactions.
guys, I just want to say this is a downplay. I've been playing Feng for so long across multiple Tekken games.
Yeah, me too.
I just think right now he doesn't fit the season 2 meta, and I'm going to explain why.
Nope, sure doesn't.
And yeah, I just want people to understand that. And of course, guys, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe since it supports the channel. And yeah, I'm not starting the video until you guys do that. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait until you guys do that. Okay? I'm joking. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with Feng in general is how, like, he has to win so many more interactions compared to other characters.
He really does.
He has some of the,
and not to mention his 3 slide 4 and his 4 slide 3, a complete ass. His running into the front flip, or orbital launching normal hit launcher, that sucks. It's like 20 fucking 5 or 8 frames. You just get jabbed out of it, floated. It's worthless. Same for his 4 slide 3. It's the front flip with chip on it. It has fucking chip damage because the devs want you to fucking you know advance with it, but it's like you can't advance with it because it's such a slow move. Anyone with half a brain cell will react to it. But also give Joka a sub, and like, by the way,
best pokes in the game by far. His jabs are amazing.
Yep.
1-3,
Yep.
1-1,
Yep.
back 3,
Yeah.
back 4, back
Yep.
4 2 as well.
Back forward. Yep.
While standing 1.
I don't like.
He just has a plethora of tools that he can poke with.
And then I don't like back 3 or back 3 or back 4-2 going into his you hold down forward and it goes into lingering shadows, his QCF motion, because in his combos now his best damage is to do like you do launch 4-4-4-3, and then you do back 4-2, or like in some combo routes you do back 4-2 into down forward, and then you hit 3 for wall rising 3. Wall rising 3 does not belong in combos. It, like, in the middle of a combo, it's a combo starting move, right? That makes sense. But to use it to basically float your opponent in the combo and juggle him in the combo looks completely dumb. It looks so retarded.
Down 4 as well, down 2, down like 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in season 2, you can just get launched once or like hit once.
Yep.
And all those poking interactions that you won will just have gone to waste.
Yep.
And I think in like season 2, especially more so than season 1, I think you have to play a character that.
And not to mention, he can't block out of back combo. So if I'm in season 2, right, and it's infinite aggression, and as long as your opponent keeps attacking you, you can't get away from your opponent. If they mashing and I'm like, I need to get out of here, let me back tempo, it doesn't work. I get hit out of back tempo all the time. And because back tempo is used to generate whiffs, get out of your opponent's face, all that stuff. But if I try to do that in season 2 and my opponent is just infinitely aggressive, just doesn't let up, doesn't stop, I get counter hit out of it because you can't block in back tempo. If I hit back 3+4, guess what? I can get out of it because it's not like Jaguar Sprint where inside the move list it says hold back to block during this stance. So basically, it just you get hit out of it because there's no holding back option in back kempo that makes you block. There's nothing in the stance that makes you block, and all stances lose the lows, and unless it's like Anna's or whatever that auto hop kicks or Clives, but 3+4. But yeah, those are niche.
That's explosive, is great in heat, has a good down forward one as well, good jabs, good
Hmm.
punishment, and whatnot, And I think that's super, super important. Now, of course, Feng's evasive tools are amazing as well, up forward two, back
Hmm.
kempo, up back one. But I feel like it's still not enough. As opposed to some of the other monsters we have, the other crazy characters we have in this game. But
I
I
agree.
think it's important not to compare. So I'm not going to compare him to other characters. I'm just going to try and focus on Feng. But yeah, that's the first thing. I think he has to win way too many interactions in Tekken 8 Season 2.
I agree.
Um, the next thing I want to talk about, in my opinion, I think the back 4 nerf was too much. And I don't like back 4 2. Like, why would they make back 4 -10? I feel like
I
back 4
agree.
in this game, I understand it's pseudo homing, it's hard to step, but I feel like in Tekken 8 it was way easier to step as opposed to Tekken 7. I think
Oh
this is a
yeah,
big nerf which has really put me
yeah.
off.
It's way easier to step in this game. I've
Again,
actually had people step it.
I don't know how to feel about this. You can still space it and make it safe from distance, but it's
And
still
the reason why that's so important is because Fang's only other actual true homing option is down forward 3+4, which is a super slow, safe homing option. It's super slow, right? But if I'm like, I need to make them stop stepping now because they're gonna do an immediate attack. I can't do down forward 3+4. I'll get counter hit out of it because it's such a slow attack. So if I need to stop them now, I need to hit back four. But the issue is like during that step, guess what? When I predicted it correctly, they stepped the move, and then I still get whiff punished.
pretty risky. Um, I also don't like the change to Wastani 2, the frame nerfs. I think that is also pretty big as well.
I think so too.
Um, yeah, I think those two changes specifically changed a lot when it came to Feng. Um,
And not to mention, besides shorter and heat, or his heat smash on a hard read, it's completely useless because he does 3+4 or back four 3+4. It's reactable. You just sidestep, or you jab him out of 3+4. If I do like a raw 3+4, um, but I get it. They want you to use that to as a spike combo ender instead. But uh, other characters have so much more utility out of their heat moves, where Fang just is basically just one option, and that's spike your opponent to the ground with it. Because if someone like me, fucking at Evo, he sidestepped right, back four, 12 frame move. He sidestepped the 3+4 extension out of it. He stepped it, launched one Evo. So yeah, and
yeah, so we spoke
it's
about
actually
too
not that
many.
difficult to do either. You can just back four, sidestep like because you're reacting to a move, not like the animation of the move. You're reacting to the move itself. So like it's a lot easier to react to than like uh a snake edge, for example. Uh well no, hang on. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. So like it's since you're reacting to when the move hits you, you're not reacting to the animation of the move. It's just as easy to react to the move when it fully comes out and you block and then you step the next extension out of it. So like yeah, you that's really what Nee did, but is that he just I blocked it back four, let me step, and then he stepped and launched the 3+4 extension. So because he was predicted it,
Folks,
he was ready
he has
for
to
it.
win a lot of interaction, sorry, as opposed to other characters. We spoke about like the nerfs. Like it's crazy how he's been getting nerfed literally every single patch, more or less.
Yep. Man, we need to nerf these ads. When does that patch come out
Now
for
I don't know
YouTube?
what those devs are smoking, but it seems like they obviously have something against Feng, and I understand, because in Tekken 7 you're so dominant and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just left a sour taste in their mouth.
But that's no excuse for the top three characters right now.
So yeah, I think he has to win too many interactions. You need to have way better neutral and defense than your opponent for the most part.
Yeah.
That's what I think, honestly, and I don't care if people quote me on that.
I'd have to agree with that though.
I just think as well, like it also shows with, obviously no disrespect to all the other Feng players, but a lot of the other Feng players I've spoken to have also said they want to drop him. Like I spoke to Kokoma, he said he doesn't want to play Feng anymore. I spoke to Ni as well, he said he doesn't want to play Feng, only in certain matchups maybe, like, you know, Yoshimitsu, maybe Lily. Matchups like that, you know, and that's understandable. Even Matsuba as well, the Japanese Feng, he doesn't want to play Feng anymore. I haven't spoken to Mulgold yet, but I can imagine he thinks the same thing.
Oh, by the way, I'm an NA.
But yeah, I think
NA. I used to be.
This meta, well, you need to
I'm
play.
an NA, but I used to be. I
feel like
Feng
if
player.
the balance is gonna.
And so I'm enjoying playing other characters. Like I'm enjoying learning Fakaram and applying all my Feng taking fundamental learning with Feng over to Fak, and it's been a good time. So
stay the way it is, and I feel like if they're just gonna continuously gonna nerf Feng, I think it's just time to maybe switch to a different character, you know. And I've been thinking about playing different character for a while, you know. And I think in this game, another reason I wanted to give, in this game you can't just play one character. I feel like you have to play multiple characters. If you look at some of the most successful tournament players in this game, they play multiple characters, you know, like Arthur Vert, Arslan, Ulsan now as well, you know, like Ni as well, for instance. Like you have to play multiple characters, and that's something I want to start doing now, you know. I've been thinking about playing characters like, you know, Dragonov. I've been thinking about experimenting with Lars, and of course everyone's been asking me Heihachi. Yes guys, I think I will start to play Heihachi more. Now this doesn't mean I'm going to completely drop Feng, guys. We need to get this right, okay? I'm not going to completely drop Feng. And something I do need to mention as well is I still think Feng is really strong, honestly. I still think he's top 10. He has good damage, good post, good punishment.
yeah,
You know, yeah, he has the spike combo, like, etc, etc, you know. But I think I'll only play him in certain matchups or against certain playstyles or against players that really dislike Feng, you know. I think now it's time to start playing different characters. You know, maybe Heihachi, Dragonov, characters like that. Maybe Fakram even. I've been having a lot of fun with Fakram. For me,
I've been having
personally,
a lot of fun with Fakaram.
I need to play a character I have fun with. I can't just play a top tier character, guys. That's the type of person I am. I need to gel with.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Like I don't care if I don't really enjoy a top 2, top 1 character. It's just I'm not gonna play them. But basically, I'm not gonna completely drop Fang. I mean, I'm not really gonna really play him much. Maybe sometimes, but when it comes to getting back into competing, maybe hopefully in season 3, because I am not competing in season 2. This is way too trash right now. They'll even try to compete in TNS and stuff, but anyway, plus I have a lot of learning to do with Fakaram and stuff and get used to all his punishes and XYZ for his combos, but I'm enjoying him and stuff. But maybe if they buff Fang in the future I'll play him more, but until then I'm kind of just a fuck man, I guess.
With the character, I need to have like a bit of chemistry, you know. You guys know what I mean, right?
Hey, Coda.
But yeah, I just wanted to explain a few reasons as to why I don't want to play Feng anymore. It's pretty hard playing him. I think it's always been hard playing Feng in tournaments, but now more so than before, I think it's even harder to play Feng, honestly. Like regardless of the skill level you're at, I think it's very hard to play Feng in tournaments, in my opinion.
I agree.
But yeah, I think
even in TNS tournaments,
and I
it's
pray
difficult.
that more characters get nerfed. I think in the next patches, I just want to see nerfs. Like characters need to be toned down. I think it's so important for characters to be toned down, you know.
Hey, buddy.
Some changes I'd like to see maybe with Feng, that would maybe.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want"? With Wix, you can.
Hey, Coda, how are you?
You know, I'd still main him or continue playing him if he got some of these changes. Now, some of the changes I want is QCF 1+2 to be plus again. I don't like that.
I want that too.
And I don't mind them removing back
I think it
3,
should be
honestly.
at least
like,
plus
I don't
2.
like back 3 that much.
Just plus
like
2
back
is
3
fine.
to sway, like that's not my style of play. And of course I need to adapt to this new style of play, but I don't like back 3. I prefer QCF 1+2, you know?
I like back three, but
Another change I'd like to
I
see
see his point.
is down 2. I think down 2.
And I don't like doing back three into his down forward into his lingering shadows like he just showed. I don't like that. I do like back three in general, but I don't like back three into down forward.
Being counted knocked down like it was in Tekken 7. That's a change I want to see.
I want to see that
I
too.
feel like there's just
even if it's just a stomp.
crazy lows in this game right now. Like even if they made count it down 2.
Yeah, I agree. There's lows that literally break environmentals now. Like Fakaram's Rama stance 4 breaks floors. No, not floors. Breaks walls. Brian's got one. His mega hatchet kick. Wait, does that still wall splat? I don't remember if it does or not. I think it's still. Does that still break walls? I don't remember. I don't remember if it does. I know it did at one point.
Stomp only, not even down 4, back 4, 2, blah blah blah. Into stomp only, I think that help out a lot, you know. Yeah, I think those are the changes I'd like to see with Feng. I think the Wall Standing 2 change nerf hurts him a lot, but it's understandable, you know. I think Wall Standing 2 is very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's my thoughts right now. Playing Feng in tournaments and in general. As you guys may have been watching my streams, I've not been playing Feng much. I've been playing a lot of Heihachi and other characters because I want to try and dabble and build my character pool to try and, you know, try different characters in tournaments. We're going to see how it goes. Guys, let me know what you think about Feng in Season 2 right now.
I will. I will tag him in my video. But yeah, that's why I agree with a lot of basically everything he said. But I still want them to fix and make 3 slide 4 and 4 slide 3 faster so they are actually viable moves to use. Because against anyone with a half a brain cell, you can just get jabbed out of them and floated. I think they should gut his 3+4 and back 4 3+4 and just completely get new moves that replace those moves. Because those moves outside of combos see no use. There's no use to him. And so the only thing that he really has in heat is shorter heat dash and on his heat smash on a hard read. That's really about it. So yeah, that's what I want to see with Feng. This is why I dropped him, but I won't be competing with Feng in tournaments anymore moving forward until they change him, buff him, give him new moves, something. But yeah, I'm not enjoying Feng gameplay at all. And back 4-2, down forward, and then 3 makes no sense to use in combo. To start combo, yeah, while standing 3, but in combo, it makes no sense. I don't like it. It looks retarded, but yeah. And those are my thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one.